Today's video has glitter. Today's video is a Primark makeup face and my first impressions on it. So remember, click like, subscribe, but keep watching for more glitter. Sometimes I just want to scream. I was halfway through the makeup, just happened to look at the thing and noticed there was no red box there and it wasn't recording. That's peeved me off. So let's start again. So I've been doing the Primark hauls and noticed their big selection of makeup. They have brought out another selection of makeup in the last few weeks, which is more expensive, but I wanted to try the cheaper side, and I thought I'd try and pick up what I could with the choice they had. So I'm going to do it as if I didn't have an opinion on what I just did. Apart from the eyebrows, I'm going to leave the eyebrows where they are. This was £1 for the spoolie on one end and the pencil on the other end. And that, excuse me, and that is really good. £1 and it worked well. But you do need to have a light hand on it. Concealer. There is the colour there. And there's the actual swatching thing there. You have to click it. But I am going to put it on a little bit more now, so you can see. It's really annoyed me, that has. Halfway through, opinions, first impressions. I mean, it still will be in a sense. So I did put more on, but this I found, when I first opened it, I thought, oh gosh, and put it on, it was quite light, and I thought that is not going to do anything for me other than make things worse. But actually it's not a bad illuminating concealer. Now I'm using an illuminating concealer because they did not have any light concealer sticks, and I've got to be honest with you, even the ones they did have medium up were all orange tone, and it really frightened me. So let's start with the primer again now. So this is £3 for the primer. It is a white, runny sort of, not, well, watery, but not too runny, if that makes any sense. It does not feel like silicone or anything. The only thing is the smell. It has a smell to it, and I cannot put my finger on what the smell is. It's not a perfume smell, so I put a little bit too much on now, I think. Whereas before I had it just right. Ah, flipping typical. Right, so like all my primers, or pretty much all my primers, you know, it does make my skin shine. I've got an oily skin anyway. Just let this soak in a bit, and then I will put the foundation on. You know, I mean, now it's soaking in. It's not as shiny, but I couldn't go out the door like that, you know. Some people just put primer on because it's got an SPF in it, or an SPF. Oh, cool, having the flu. I really have lost my brain. Right, so I was using a beauty blender. This is liquid foundation, £2.50. It's a matte finish, oil free it says, and it's in Ivy. Now it is runny, so you've got to be careful. Let's get my little mirror and see what I'm doing. Tidy it up a bit. Now it says it's oil free, but clearly for me that looks too shiny, not enough matte. But what I was worried about was orange tone, and I've got to say there is no orange tone to this. Now what I'm doing now is I've just turned my beauty blender over and I'm just dampening it down to try and take some of the shine away, which has helped a little. But it's covered, you know, I mean it does say it's only medium coverage, and they're right, it is only medium coverage, but it's fine. I mean, I've got on ivory and I don't find the colour wrong at all on that. I actually think that's quite a good price for that. Right. Oh. Contour. So it's a cream contour palette. It's £6 for the contour palette. They did have the like crayon ones, but straight away they looked orange, and ooh, that frightened me. They do the strobing and everything, but I just wanted to keep this sort of a basic sort of thing to go in and buy the basics and see what they're like. So this one here, bring my forehead down a bit by putting it up here. Now this has got an orange tone to it, and it really, oh, I can't stand it, but I'm going to carry on. I just wonder why contour, the browns, a lot of them, whether it's dear or not, have to have that orange tone to them. Why does it do that? I know it's mixtures of colours, but they're obviously using something wrong, you know. But I'm plodding along with the orange tone. So the pigment's good. It just is a shame, because the pigment is quite good on it, but it's just orange tone and looks flipping awful. And I don't want to be an Oompa Loompa. I know I'm little enough, I'm round enough, but you know, come on. Right. Ugh. So as you can tell by my face, no, I don't like this brown contouring. It is foul. And I like to be honest, as you know. I'm honest, but I'm also fair as well. But this, for £6, this is, I was going to say orange then, this brown is more of an orange than it is a brown. And they could have done something a little bit better. For charging £6 for an orange tone is not on. You know, now Primark is a cheap place to go to, as we know. Some things can be dear in Primark, and I think that you do get good quality in Primark, but this palette, no, I'm sorry. I've wasted £6 of my hard-earned working money, does that sound right? My hard-earned wages, on this. Right, so then I'm going to take the white and highlight it up a bit, if you don't mind. I'm using my finger because it's quicker, and I find it doesn't blend very well, this cream either. Just does not seem to want to blend. You put it on, it's there. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Where did I put my tissue? And then I took my stippling brush to blend this one in. See, it just doesn't want to move. And I know powders are easier, but then why can't the creams be? Just going to wipe that around because I could just see it. If no, I can't see it, I can see it. So £6 for this. No, not a chance. I wouldn't do it. Sorry, but it's the way it goes. If you like it or you don't. Now, some people might absolutely love it, but I don't. Right, so the next is the blusher, and this is £1.50. I struggled with the blusher because they all looked like bronzers, really, not blushers. Luckily, my daughter spotted this one. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Actually, I'll tell you what I forgot to do with that palette as well. Well, I'll do it in a minute. It's highlights, because there's a highlight in there as well. Yeah, that's not bad at all. If I can find my brush. Woo! Rubbish everywhere. Yep, I like the blush. Let's see. Not really any powdery fallout either. So £1.50, that is great. I like that one. Right, let's go back to this horrible box. And let's take the highlighter from there. I'm going to use my fingers again because it's cream. That's actually quite nice. Oh, well, there's one thing alright in that palette then, isn't there? I'm going to take the stippling brush and do that, so just go wipe it down. Just... yeah, I think the highlighter's alright actually in that. Maybe they should do the highlighter on its own and forget the actual palette. Oh, I'm horrible, aren't I? I say I love Primark and I love Primark stuff, but the palette is just no good, I'm afraid. So let's see what's next. Let's get these brushes out the way. Oh dear, my nose. Alright, let's use the setting powder first. So I got this one in light. It is £2.50. Got a little mirror. Take your little plasticky thing off. Oh, and another little plasticky thing off. And this is just not going well. So not only did I lose, I thought I'd press record. And then my batteries just died, so I've just had to quickly change up on them. Right, so I was talking about the the powder. So I'm going to use this as a setting powder. It is £2.50, and let's hope for the best. I actually think that's the cream, the contouring cream. Okay, so that's another thing I don't like. It's making me feel really cakey now. Right, so then I got this palette here, and I did go and get, it's not a great option on eyeshadows. They did have 2 in a pack for like £2, but then I got to the till and I saw this one, and it was £4 for the glitters, and I thought this, if it works, this would be ideal because it's the season coming up for our Christmas parties and things, isn't it? So, only thing is I can't get it open. Let's see what they're like. Now my daughter's tried them. That's actually alright, that. So, what I think I might do is take a bit of blush and put it on my top bit. And then I can just put a glitter base on. See, so the blush has worked for a bit on the eyeshadow and for blush itself. Right, so I'm going to go in with, I don't know, because it's frightening, because it's glitter. Oh dear. Should I go for blue on blue? Should I go for green on blue? I'm going to go for purple. Let's see. Now I'm going to use my finger for this because we all know cream eyeshadows are paintable. I say it works. I suppose you've got time to like play around and build it up, then happy days. Now I'm going to try just a subtle one just up here. Little tip or nib. Oh, that looks alright. Alright, so let's give that a go. That's alright though. And I think it's thin enough as well that you'll be able to do your wing with it. But obviously I can't have wing because I've got horrible eyes. Right, and then £2 for mascara. So let's see what this is like. Oh, actually I know what this is like because I just tried it. No, I didn't. Well, it definitely brings my eyelashes out. It does like to clump on though. Actually, that's alright, that. Now my eyelashes, I never need to curl them. They go up automatically. They tend to curl themselves, but as much as they are slightly curved, they're not like they normally are. Which says to me that this mascara is quite heavy then. Whereas most of the mascaras that I use are quite light formula. It's going on okay. A little bit wet. So I've got a tiny bit on the lid there. And it is transferring to my eyelash, bottom eyelashes already. But otherwise, it's actually not bad at all. Right, so then I've got a lip liner in like a, what I call a wine, for £1 to go with the lipstick. So that lip liner is very dry, and I mean very dry. So remember there was no name for these, no. So a matte lipstick, again, like a wine colour. Not greatly pigmented, but okay. So, that is the Primark makeup. I'm pretty gutted, really. So, I hope you enjoyed that video. Leave your comments down below. But remember, always do what makes you happy. Bye.